What is going on YouTube? Hated back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be continuing from where we left off in yesterday's episode, which was in regards to a solid reversal incoming for XRP and a lot of the major cryptocurrencies. And what I mean by that is over the past couple of days, we've been tracking a descending fractal specifically on XRP. And we were in this downtrend for quite a while now. Literally, we can go back 11 days, seeing the consolidation, seeing history repeating itself here. This was a long-term view 10 days ago. And as we were filling in this gap, we noticed that we were getting dangerously close to making that decision. Well, we broke through it, as you can see, and now we're at a peak. Like we're at a top point. You know, we can't just keep breaking to the upside here. So now that we're at the top, resistance here, there's a good chance that we've kind of run out of steam, run out of gas, and we're probably going to start to reverse lower, which is what we're actually experiencing now. So the correction to the downside is starting to take place on a lot of these cryptocurrencies. You could see XRP, that dip is starting right now, as you can clearly tell. It's not only happening to XRP, we have Solana seeing that reversal, Bitcoin seeing the reversal here. It's pretty much expected and anticipated for a lot of these major cryptocurrencies. We're also going to be looking at the stock market here, which, as you can see, has opened up another green candle. Means we're heading to the upside here. Again, volume has kind of teetered off here, mainly because you can see as we headed down, we rallied up, and now we're getting real close to a pretty solid resistance that we're just having trouble breaking through here. I do wonder if I can add. I don't think volume is even possible to add on here, which is a bit annoying. Volume data, the vendor doesn't provide. Yeah, that's what I figured, that it wouldn't provide that, although it would have been nice. We'll just remove it because it's useless at this point here. But the markets overall show that we're at a peak. Like, we're hitting a pretty solid resistance. There's plenty of room to still move up, though. We're at 58 on the relative strength indicator. Last time, if we go back, we were trading at like 80 here. I'll zoom this out a little bit. But you can see last time we were here, we were at around 76 to 80 on the relative, the RSI. Now we're at 57. So there's plenty of room to head up higher. But you can see the problem zone here that we're hitting. So it's pretty much left up in the air here. We had a nice reversal, and hopefully we can break through it and use it as a support to head up higher, but there's a chance we could veer lower, as it seems like a lot of these cryptocurrencies are just starting to do. Anywho, with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember Jumpex is having a huge promotion right now on their website. Jumpex is the sister company to Fairdesk. They've been around for quite a while now. You can earn up to $100,000 in futures bonus by literally making a deposit. It's super cool. Now, obviously, that's for some whales out there, but they do have some much smaller bonuses that you guys can claim for much smaller deposits, which is super cool. It's basically a no KYC website, which is incredible. If you haven't already checked out a no KYC exchange, decentralized exchange, I recommend checking out Jumpex. They also have no VPN restrictions for all regions, 10% daily future trading fee rebate as USDT. There is a free VIP3 account and zero spot trading fee, which means if you convert cryptos back and forth, let's say you want to convert, I don't know, Bitcoin into USDT BSC, which has an extremely low transfer fee, you would be able to do that, and the conversion itself is extremely, there's no fee at all. They are wiping the fee, which is very freaking cool. Lots of promotions are going on because Jumpex is fairly new, so make sure to check them out down in the description below. Anywho, and I've already tried withdrawing money from the exchange, and they work great. It was very simple. So make sure to check them out, like I said. Anywho, more information about them later on in today's video here, but you can see with a lot of these cryptos, we'll start with XRP here. We are starting the reversal. This is no surprise. You can see if I jump to the weekly, we'll start in the weekly, then we'll zoom in. We are in a massive descending fractal. It made sense that we would start the reversal here. We are in a huge weekly descending fractal. Lower highs, lower lows, consistently correcting to the downside here. Consistently creating these lower levels here. And right now we are at a peak. Like, there's a lot of resistance here, and you can see each time we end up hitting this, we end up breaking downwards. So it wasn't a surprise that that same thing is happening right now. However, keep in mind, now that we're consolidating here, we still are in something even bigger. So typically in these symmetrical triangles, after we finish it, we break down. That may or may not happen. We'll figure it out later as we get closer. But for the time being, we are seeing a bit of consolidation. You can see inside we have a symmetrical triangle, higher lows, lower highs, filling in this gap, and eventually we should get that decision whether we are going to break out up or break down. But for the time being, even shorter, you can see there was a descending fractal at play here. We can look at it on the 4-hour. We were in a beautiful downtrend, lower high, lower low pattern here, filling in this gap. It was beautiful, and then we started to consolidate here. So you can see as we were heading lower, creating this kind of stair-stepping pattern, we consolidated up, used the bottom support, the price floor, the moving average as means of supports, got really constricted right over here, broke bullish, exploded to the upside here, and we said, guys, we're getting very close to a major resistance, probably going to cause correction. Get that stop loss tight, as we're going to see a reversal, and that reversal is already starting to take place. You can see we were overbought, overextended, and this caused markets to decline back to support. So not only did you have an opportunity to long this beautifully, it was so obvious, even if you waited conservatively to buy in here, tons of profit to take advantage of. So, and I know a lot of you guys did, so kudos to those that did make out on that long trade. But now we're seeing a short. This was another opportunity to short. Now we're probably going to consolidate, so you're going to have to be a bit more patient here. But we had tons of availability, tons of opportunity to take advantage of these trades. We had huge runs to the upside. Now we're seeing huge runs to the downside here. It's not surprising because this happens consistently every time for years now, and that's why I inform you guys on it. Now, like I said, you can take advantage of this stuff on Jumpex here. You can see we have the USDT or USDM futures trading account here, and as you can see, we are consolidating for the most part, but the best part is we have XRP to leverage trade. It is a favorite on here, which is why I like Jumpex, because they offer XRP. You can buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits, stop losses, everything you'd want, long, short positions, leverage up to 50x, which is really freaking cool. Tons of opportunities to take advantage of on Jumpex. They have their promotions page, which I want to show you, and they even have a simulated trade account, which I want to show you. So you can see right here, Jumpex offers a way to earn another 35K, but with rewards of 5, 50, 150, 350, all the way up to 35K. Super easy, super simple. So make sure to check that out. Also, Jumpex has a demo trading account, which gives you simulated money for you to practice your skills completely free. I always recommend this as for those that are new to the exchange, like if you've never traded before or you are trading, but you're rusty or you want to stay sharp, use a simulated trading account. Get familiar with it, then use your bonus money to make real trades, and you can withdraw all the profits you earn off that. So it's super cool. Make sure to check them out. Link down in the description below. But moving forward from XRP here and from Jumpex, I do want to look at Solana here. And you can see with Solana, very similarly, we rejected off the green band of resistance right here, corrected lower. And now that we're still consolidating, there is a much larger symmetrical triangle forming here. You can see on the weekly, it's going to change things a little bit, but there is for sure a symmetrical triangle. Like we have a beautiful uptrend, symmetrical triangle, consolidative pattern here filling in this gap, and at some point soon we should be able to reverse out. We are looking for that on a lot of these cryptos, but we may consolidate a bit more. We could even dip down and then head back into it before we see any sort of results. So I'm excited to see where Solana is moving to, but the main focus right now is to let the markets pan out so we can find new technical indicators and we can go off of that, because right now XRP looks to be at the end of its correction here. Like we fell back down to moving average. You saw on the 4-hour chart, you can see XRP fell to moving average. Now we're reversing off, which looks nice. Solana fell down to support. Now it should consolidate, and there is plenty of room to head up higher. We're just going to see whether or not that's going to happen. Ethereum, we're just going to leave alone. No point to talk about that. Not much movement. Bitcoin, on the other hand, could head lower. We're in a beautiful descending fractal. Get a constricting fractal. You can see here consistently bouncing off. We have now pretty much completed where top resistances are, where bottom supports are here. It may cause consolidation. That is a big possibility, but keep in mind, we've officially confirmed 3 points of resistance and 3 points of support. So I'm excited to see this here. I'm excited to see what this brings us, but ideally we should fill in this gap nicely and then hopefully will break out, because that's the pattern that we're looking for. And then lastly, with the stock market here, we're at a top 2. So things could really go both ways. Like if crypto starts to rally up, there's a good chance we could see stock market do that too, or dip back down. I mean, we're looking good. We just need the markets to pan out a little bit longer this weekend. But that's it for today's video. Smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.